Nashville now. Our guests tonight are recording star Lee Greenwood, Tex-Mex great Freddie Fender, Sam and Son, the Giesenslaw brothers, the queen of country comedy, cousin Minnie Pearl, and the talented Patsy Sledd. And now, live from Opryland, USA, welcome the host.
Our next guest is a young lady who is multi-talented in that she makes beautiful stage clothes and she sings beautifully. And many of you may remember she used to be a part of the George Jones Tammy Wynette show back when George and Tammy were married. And she's wearing a beautiful costume tonight, which I assume she made. And she's made a lot of Barbara Mandrell's clothes as well, and Tammy's. Anyway, meet Patsy Sledd.
The hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was as wild, even wilder than they. For at least I could run. They just died in the sun, and I refused to just wither in place. Just a wild mountain rose, needing freedom to grow. No desire for the plants that I chose. When a flower grows wild, they don't ever survive. Wild flowers don't care where they grow. And the flowers I knew in the field where I grew were content to be lost in the crowd. They were common and close. They had no room to grow, and I wanted so much to branch out. So I uprooted myself from my home ground and left, took my dreams and I took to the road. When a flower goes wild, it can always survive. Wild flowers don't care where they grow. And the flowers I knew in the field where I grew were content to be lost in the crowd. They were common and close. They had no room to grow, and I wanted so much to branch out. So I hitched a ride with the wind, and since he was my friend, I just let him decide where I'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wild flowers don't care where they grow. Just a wild rambling rose, seeking mysteries untold. No regrets for the path that I chose. When a flower goes wild, it can always survive. Wild flowers don't care where they grow. Wild flowers don't care where they grow.
I believe that's a song from the Trio album, the Emily Lou, Dolly, Linda Ronstadt album. Hi, Patsy. How are you? Have a seat by old Sammy Giesenslaw over there.
Hi.
Excuse me, just a second. Did you make this?
Yes, I did.
Let's model this for a
Just
second.
for tonight.
Okay, no, take that microphone off. We'll use this one.
Made it just for tonight.
Made it for tonight. Now, she does beautiful work. Look, I want you to... Now, I want you to turn all the way around for the ladies. Yes. Yeah, that's not... Slowly. That's beautiful. It's all right. And turn around. The shoes. I guess you did the shoes as well?
Fixed the shoes. I'm a fanatic for making things match.
Okay. Did you sew all these little sequins on?
These sequins, I have a little machine that I can set them with it's a die that sets a little stud instead of having to sew them. So I'm very fortunate that it goes faster that way.
How many hours in this costume?
Oh, about a week and a half. I had a problem because everything went wrong. When I was sewing for the girls, everything was fun because they were beautiful and beautiful figures and things that made it easy. And for me, I just don't have the patience.
Ah. When you say you were sewing for the girls, who are you talking about?
Barbara Mandrell was my mainstay. Louise, Margot Smith, Helen Cornelius, a lot of the girls, they were precious to let me have a chance to sew and stay home with my son and make a living sewing, making costumes.
How long ago were you a part of the George Jones Tammy Wynette show?
1971 to 1975.
Yes. And currently, I believe...
It was a wonderful experience, believe me.
You won an award last year as the #1 artist on an independent label, too. The #1 female artist, correct?
Yes, you know, I started back singing after about 10 years of staying home and making clothes, designing clothes and sewing them. And I saw country music going into a direction that I might belong because I'm a traditional country singer. I love country songs. And I had a chance to it was really started as a demo, and I had a chance to put out a country record called Don't Stay If You Don't Love Me. And we worked real hard, and we got #1 on the independent charts. And I won. Thank you. I appreciate that. I recorded for major labels before, but this is a lot of nice things are happening in the independent industry. A lot of the big major stars are recording on independent labels. And
all right, now, Patsy, I have to interrupt you.
Okay.
Because, so why don't you have a seat, and I'll take a break.
Okay.
But you look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
Okay? I told you time was my enemy, and I told somebody that, told Freddie that. Let me take a break here. You're watching Nashville Now. We'll be right back. These folks. Lee Greenwood, where is your show going to be seen?
We have Palm Desert, California, the 9th and 10th, December